morning from Southampton. Today we're visiting a lovely ship, Oceania Marina. She was built in 2011, so a few years old now.
You can delete that once you know.
She was built in the Fincanti area shipyard in Genoa, Italy, at a cost of $500 million. She carries 1,447 passengers and has a crew of 800. She's flagged in the Marshall Islands, and she was christened by the US TV personality, although I've never heard of her, Mary Hart. So this is the beautiful atrium, as you can tell. Slightly different class of ship to the normal. Just look how beautiful this is. This is the horizon bar right at the front of the ship. Beautiful position. Obviously in the evenings there's a dance floor and a band set up. This is a penthouse suite.
If you have been maybe improved maybe 70, people ask this is quite a good sort of like entry level one for people who might have done Regent before. So especially when it comes to the price point. This is a PH3 because it's still got a bath. Staterooms only PH3, A4. There's a selection. Obviously, we can let you know because I think there was a general decision made by our head office to remove the baths, but we had so much feedback from people being like, "Where's my bath?" So yeah, we've now got. There's still some that do have baths. Yeah. All the penthouses do.
Yeah. I mean, I love a bath.
I love a bath too. Yeah.
But the showers are massive, aren't they? Literally like 6 feet.
But you get loads of them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Well, this is it, exactly. Yeah.
When I came on this year 2 years
It's
ago,
one or the other, isn't it?
every
It's
night
hard
had a bath
because
just because I
I
could.
do love a bath, but people. So it's a mixture. Yes, nice. Yeah. So nice though, because then you can
Lovely comfy furniture on the balcony.
sure you saw the little boulevons there as well for when you join us. That's what welcome you on board. We'll now go forward on this deck to, well no, aft, sorry. We'll go to a concierge suite so you can see it.
That's the incinerator.
Honestly, we do well when we were in because it's just been refurbished. There's an opportunity for us to see it. So.
I suppose because it's only
The beautiful Marina. As you can imagine, our housekeeping department are working hard to make sure that your staterooms and suites are perfect. As we do like to make a good first impression, please do not proceed directly to your staterooms and suites. Announcements will be made when your room category is available. Please do not go through the barricades or closed doors to the stateroom corridors, as this is a place where our job's being done to make what we sell today. So once again, if you have just joined by coming through the gangway, please the staff with the next available time make you go towards your muster station. Guests who have not yet registered or checked in at the muster station should proceed to the muster station at this time. Crew members are available to assist and guide you should you have any questions. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of all of us here on the beautiful Marina, Captain Leo, your General Manager Susanna, and all the crew, we welcome you aboard Marina for this wonderful cruise. Please be patient, and if further announcements will be made with room.
We're now going up to deck 15, which is the sports deck. That's the fitness track and 10 laps equal 1 mile if you're feeling that fit. We have the croquet area. It's a beautiful day in Southampton. So from deck 15, go down to deck 14. Lovely sun loungers with the towels laid out. View over the pool deck.
So this is baristas. This is is the onboard coffee shop. All coffee is included. It's also a great place to people watch because you can look over the main deck. A really nice place to come and relax. The only additionals that you'll ever have is for the drinks package. So the drinks package you get as standard is beer, wine, champagne by the glass, lunch and dinner. So upgrade to the full package, which is anytime drinking, is an additional $30 per person per day. And if you're
So next to baristas, you have the internet cafe. But all ships are now being upgraded to the Skylink satellite. So Wi-Fi system should be absolutely brilliant.
So yeah, they've got the nice mural like on the wall. It's lovely, and they've got some. Yeah, I love the sofa.
Have a small library.
I love all our libraries. Yeah.
I had a lot.
Yeah. This one's all kind of small.
So
That's like, yeah, definitely like big ones, isn't it?
I was just gonna.
That's the nice thing though. They're just land stuff. Yeah, and it's like separated, so you're not sat one.
Another smaller separate area for the library where you can sit and relax. And it's all segregated off so that you can have your own quiet space.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's Toscana. We're now going into the Toscana restaurant.
This is one of 4 specialty restaurants on board. So this is our Italian eatery, very much inspired by the flavours of the whole of Italy. With this restaurant, like I say, they're all complimentary. They're all included. You can pre-book dining at each restaurant, depending on the level. Someone actually asked me the difference between each booking level. Depending on the length of the cruise and what category of stateroom you have, you can normally book at least 2 times in each. On a 10-day cruise, you can book at least 1 time in each restaurant beforehand. Once you're on board, you can book as many times as you like, subject to availability of it. But the level of detail that we go to with our restaurants is quite outstanding. The food that we go to, very much one of our passions. We have one farm in Maine, in America, when we get all our lobster from. We have one farm, I believe it's in. I think it's the Caribbean Princess. Yeah.
I see the I just saw the label on the shop.
So the main pool area, you have 2 hot tubs.
This is the main pool deck, as I'm sure you can see. I had a good question last time I did a ship visit. Someone asked me about stuff like the pool beds. Because of the number of people we have on board, we've never really had any complaints about people stealing. You don't have to get up at 5 in the morning to grab yourself a lounger. Because we have such a few guests on board, generally you'll be able to get a place by the pool. Also, because of all of our staterooms have got balconies pretty much, if you want to relax in your balcony and sun in the balcony, you're fine.
So this is the Aquamar Spa. Comprehensive gin for those that feel the need.
Oh wow. So this is what you get additional as standard when you have a concierge veranda. Again, as you can see on our ship, it's quite an exclusive experience anyway, but this is that extra level of above. So you can come here on a sea day, you can recline the sea, you've got the 2 jacuzzis. It's a really nice place to relax. if you do have below this, your guests have below this, you can pay for this time of day. It's 20 size of our ship, so you can get into those smaller ports and the food you can experience for them. We do a show once a night, and again, I'll show you the theatre very shortly. After this class. This is actually the first time I've stepped in it, and I've been on the ship so many times. I'm very excited. Wow. So this is the artist studio. You can only book this once you're on board, and we have a resident artist who will teach you through all the processes and do everything else with you as well. The culinary class is unfortunately closed. This you can book beforehand.
Oh, does he go in there?
We can't go in, unfortunately. So this is the culinary class.
Oh, right.
This is the Aquamar dining area for the more healthy conscious. The Aqua Kitchen. This is the Waves Grill, which is just by the pool.
Oh, no, you're fine. Don't worry about it. So here it's burgers, it's sandwiches. Our surf and turf here is a filet mignon burger with a whole tail of lobster. And that has
So this is the buffet that you go and choose your food, and then it's served to you by the waiters. So very refined. So this is the outside dining area for the buffet, which, as you can imagine, it's nice and sunny today, but we've got a view in Southampton. But imagine being in a lovely location. Ship is sailing around 6 o'clock this evening, and it's on a 12-night UK British Islands cruise, visiting the Shetland Isles, Orkney, Edinburgh, Liverpool, Belfast, Dublin, then calling in to Torbay. So a lovely popular itinerary for not just the UK people that don't like to fly, but for our cousins from the States and Canada. So this is the French restaurant, Jacques.
when I was on board here, one of the things that literally made my jaw drop was the cheese patch that they bring around here. If you ask for the cheese, oh, it's so good.
She's well.
Yeah.
This is not on the Vista, is that right?
This one's from the Vista.
Yes.
Yeah. This has been replaced by Ember. It's retail. We've just got for the essentials.
Lily's Cousins. Few retail outlets. Now we're back at the main atrium. We have a string quartet playing. In the atrium you have the destination services. Restaurant reservations desk. Place to purchase your beverage packages. And the main reception.
Or it's the miso glazed sea bass. That is an absolute favourite. People come on board and like.
This is
that's the one.
red ginger.
So I was just saying, it's our Asian fusion restaurant. Again, it ties in with the culinary experience throughout the ship, with the aesthetics that we have here, with the blacks, the reds, with the sort of oriental feel of it.
The Asian fusion restaurant.
Everybody else has gone in fact on those names, so yeah. Mark's just gone up and takes us.
Going through into the Marina lounge, which is the theatre.
Plus you'll find in here we have small theatre production available. So we would have traditional shows and people like we have singers and musicians, but also as well in here in the evening. So every day I think 7:30 or 8 o'clock
We
the show
have
would
sort
be
of cabaret acts that come on board, comedians, dancers. When we're in places like Dublin, we'll have Irish dancers come on board to sort of showcase that as well.
And in here as well, I think there are some little breakout areas.
One of the things as well with another thing that we don't get much complaints, we never get complaints about. I know on other cruise lines, people will be like, they go and save seats for the show. You know, that's something that's quite common, isn't it? You go and save your seats, you get it in, because obviously there's such a huge amount of people on board. We never have that. Again, it's the same with our sun lounges.
And then, yeah, the main people.
As you're all agents, something I wanted to mention to you is our cruise office. So hopefully your guests will be enjoying the Oceania cruise so much they want to book their next one. They can come to the Future Cruise office, and if they make a booking here with us, not only do they get a discount off the cruise that they go for, they get additional credit, they get a reduced deposit. Cruise, if they book through you, they can say, I want to book through X, you get it back to you, you get it back. So yeah, and again, the guys on board, they do presentations and what have you. You can also purchase something called a Future Cruise certificate for £500, and what that does is it's valid for a year, and then they can use it. And what they'll do is they'll come round, they'll put your glass on the table, and they'll shake it in front of you, and they'll make it in front of you, so it's as fresh as an martini can be. This always has a really elegant feel to it. When I've cruised on this ship before, you know, it's a very sort of quiet.
So this is the martini bar.
People. I'll say the demographic on board.
They have
again,
25 different types of martini.
In Europe, we've got a lot of Brits, we've got a lot of Australians, we've got a lot of Canadians, we've got a lot of Germans, and I always feel with our guests. So this is obviously a lot smaller than some ships. It's not something that we focus on too much. We know people like to have a flutter, and yeah, it's a great place to come and wine. What do you like to do? And it is got all the stuff as well, and they've got cocoa. And again, it adds to the aesthetic that we have on board. So we think these are lovely seats you can sit on. And again, you're surrounded by fine art as well. You've got Picasso etchings, you've got Joan Moreau etchings, and you get a nice place to come in before you go for your main meal or before a night of hitting the tables. So that's pretty much it. We're going to go through now to have some dinner. Thank you very much for joining us. Any questions? If you have any questions, I've been probably one of us sat at the table at work.
Hello.
The ladies' room is...
No, that's
Grand dining. This is the grand dining room.
Well, fine to see. Hopefully Louise has got a table plan in her mind, so hopefully we're all adhering to it. I don't know. I think she does or not.
Look at the colours on them.
Yeah, I know, it's great. Are you still working for... Who are you working
I was
at?
with Colchester,
You're at Colchester.
but I'm now with Beaver.
Lovely. So Jason Palmer's there, isn't he?
So our menu today in the grand dining room, we have a Chesapeake Bay style crab cake. And this is a speciality of Jacques Papin's selection. From the Toscana restaurant, we have the porcini mushroom risotto. Then we have a choice of entree. From the Polo Grill, a beef filet mignon or a red ginger miso glazed sea bass, which is inspired from the Asian fusion restaurant, or from the Aquamar, for the healthy people, we have a Buddha bowl, and then from Ember, which is another restaurant. Each of our courses are inspired by the different restaurants on board. We have a triple chocolate brownie, then petit foie to finish. So I think that will keep us going for a couple of hours. Cheers.